Because we weren't sure about what it was, there was a lot of uncertainty. I got the gist of what was going on. We were going on a retreat of some sort to find our inner self. And I kind of got cult. That's a word that stood out. And I was a bit apprehensive and I was very nervous. But I took a dive off the deep end and yeah, just went along. And it was, yeah. First few days was a shock to the system. It was there was a lot of information to take in. The information was simply put, it was, we're gonna go on an adventure, and basically the adventure is going to be within yourself, and it's going to be a rocky road. But if you stay true to the course, then you'll benefit from it at the end. There was a couple of times where I kind of was taken back by myself, just given the right vocabulary to kind of express with myself certain things that had opened up dialogues within myself about. And I kind of come to a point of understanding, and it gave me new perspective. Well, I found I was getting along a lot better with my mum. Just certain things, like things me and my mum just used to disagree on, like around, they were small things, but I think because they were small things that consistently happened, we kind of had, it's a bit of an annoyance and we'd be a bit bitty towards each other. But when I got back from Penninghame, it gave me a new perspective to kind of, to explore a different route there, to be more present in the moment and to kind of allow her to express how she felt, to listen to it and to kind of go with it and do what I felt was necessary. And I found I didn't resist with her anymore. I kind of, I was like, actually, well, you've got a very good point. I'll do that. And we get on like a house on fire now, absolutely. We still have the odd disagreements, but it's very pleasant, yeah. I can now differentiate in the world what small problems and big problems are. Before, I used to kind of get caught up with a lot of things and be weighed down and quite stressed about the smallest of things. I think they would just compile on from the big stuff. But now I can take the big problems and the smaller problems and just say, hey, this is small, this is irrelevant, I can deal with those in a bit. They don't necessarily matter as much as these problems. But then it gave me the ability to look at these problems and then shrink them down and then take them apart bit by bit. So the dialogue in my head wasn't going around, or you know, the dialogue that one has with himself wasn't going around saying this is bigger than, I can't do this, I've got no time for this. Well, hold on for a second, you have got time for this, you can make time for this, or you don't need to make time for this, you can let it go. My behaviour in the past, which we explored in Penninghame, was intellectualisation. Again, I was talking about opening up dialogues, and that became a habit, a really bad habit, and I'd overthink things and I'd care a lot what people thought, and I would care a lot about my own thoughts, and I became, you know, my own worst critic. Well, not everybody is, but it allowed me to look into that and to change that. We're still in touch on the social media on Facebook. We have a group. We're actually quite knitted, close-knit. We sometimes meet up to have dinner together, and some of them live in different countries, and also that they live up north. So we all meet up on a regular basis, or if not, we stay in contact over the web. And they're actually amazing people. Some of the best people and the closest people I have in my life at the moment. I would strongly recommend the Penninghame process to other young people, or to anyone. This course is not exclusive. There is no one that can't be reached by this course. If you're open to the process, then there is a lot of work that can be done within yourself. I would recommend it to anybody, absolutely anyone.